Hello my fellow Voice of the Rings members, and welcome to another Lord of the Rings Rise to War Legacy video. And today we're going to talk about the new training, right? And so basically here's where you find it. You go into the tavern. It is the training regiment, or the elite trained units. So basically you go into this top one, right? I have other videos talking about these other two below it, but we go to this top one, and this is where you will get the items you need to use the training. Okay, so let me explain. So this so clear for you guys. So this is where you go to basically select your quests to earn stuff to do it. And there's a button behind my screen right here where it says train it. Right here, there's a button you can click and actually barter for the items you need. Okay, like I already have my currency of how much I have up here. So let's say I need some more of these elite training ones, elite medals, or I need to do it for dwarves. It does matter, you guys, which one you pick. Don't get the wrong ones, because it matters for what race you want, right? And one thing, like Tome of the Ancient Spirits, right? And if you scroll down with your little finger or your mouse, I'm on a thing on my computer, but you can scroll down with your finger and you can see every kind. You just hover it and it'll tell you orcs. Okay, this is for dragons, so that's obviously for upgrading the new Cold Drake unit, right? Uryx, trolls. Just go through and check all these. Make sure you know which one you're getting before you get it. But I'm doing dwarves, so I'm gonna go ahead and just grab some, right? I'm gonna go ahead and grab 20 more of these for 200 of my things, right? Again, how do you earn them? It's very simple. You come in here, you go, these ones are already accepted, as you can see, stamped. But this one right here, I'm gonna refresh it. So there's little, see the little refresh buttons right here? You can refresh it once daily, and then you can do a 10 in a total of a week, I believe, down here at the bottom. The week's claim attempt is 8 out of 10. But remember, once you claim it, it counts. So if you refresh it later, then I'm not gonna use Elves or Uryx in any to sweep a mob, right, for that. So I'm gonna refresh. And now it says sweep 2 level 10 mobs or above. That's easy. And yes, if you have a bunch of the same one, that means you only have to do 2 mobs and you get all 3 of these quests done. Okay, so I'm gonna accept it. Boop, there we go, I've accepted it. So now I'm gonna go and attack 2 mobs. All right, so let me show you that. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Thorin here, give him some troops. We were training troops last night. And then I'm gonna have him just attack the closest thing, this level 30. He'll be able to take it, no problem. So I'll have him take that one real quick, and then we'll take another one. And as we're doing that, I'm gonna show you where the elite training is. So if you enter your place, you go down to the barracks down here, and then it's this button right here on the left. See over here, elite training. So of course we have our conscript and hire buttons right here behind the screen. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I have a whole video on that if you need to know about this area. But let's talk about the elite training units. So first things first is you have to have the unit. It has to be a tier 3 unit, whether it be a factional unit. So this is any of the units from any of good or evil factions, right? All the tier 3 units, or a neutral unit, which would be a camp, right? So this could be good or evil units pretty much, but any of them. I have some half trolls, so, and they're a tier 3 unit. Again, it has to be a tier 3 unit. I also have some hobbit archers, but they're only a tier 2 unit, so I can't upgrade them with the elite thing. All right, it has to be tier 3 or tier 4. Basically, is how it works. So yes, you can also do that with a tier 4 unit from your faction. And my one, since my tier 4 is right here on the top left, it'll be the Rangers when I get them, right? So again, let's talk about now, I'm gonna do an example of the Dwarven Guardians, because I really like them. Okay, so I've already upgraded them one time, all right? So basically their first skill you get is basically wherever's here. You can click on them even if you don't know them yet, by the way. If you haven't trained yet, you can still see what the skills are ahead to kind of see what you want to upgrade. So again, I'm going to upgrade, right now I am upgrading my Sleet level 2 to level 2, right? My Master Throwers, and they're going to give them some new bonuses, all right? Now remember, when you upgrade your new units, guys, this is a huge one. You need to go to where you normally upgrade, click on them and upgrade their skills. You need to apply their skill. Okay, because it won't be automatically applied. So you need to go in, click on that little opening that's a new one, and apply the skill you want to use. And then ta-da, it's upgraded. Again, Guardians have so many abilities now because they gave them another ability last season automatically. So that's crazy. But so again, you can see what our elite versus regular tier 3 is. Regular tier 3 just looks like this. Elite has this fancy little border around it. Okay, so again, really great. So then of course the spearmen, that's my special ability from them. And then when we get the next level here, in fact, I'm gonna speed it up to show you guys right now. Watch this. So you can use speed ups for these. They look like this. I've already earned some. You can get them from the fellowship place. When you're working with your fellowship, you can get them from there. You can buy them from the daily thing. So like there's a couple different areas you can get them for turning in. So your barter camp or your market, will have these pop up occasionally that you can buy with either your gems or your resources, and then also your fellowship trading thing will have these occasionally. But I am going to go ahead and use some of these. So I'm going to use these ones to pop those 6 and do those. And again, it takes a long time to elite train, and then you can use your generic speed ups too. I'm going to use an 8-hour because I want to show you guys immediately in this video, and I don't want to wait 8 hours to show you. All right, there we go. Boom. So now it says entrust your soldiers with me, blah blah blah. So now we'd start upgrading another level, but let's go ahead and look at them now. So you have acquired a skill, piercing attack. You have acquired this skill, post strike. So look at this. So piercing attack's amazing. You can read it yourself later. Let me just tell you how to do it. Post strike, and then when I get to the elite final one, I get plus 10% army siege, focus damage reduction they get, and or conscription higher cost time, which is really cool. But now let's go back to them over here. And as you can see, I can go here now, and I can click this button up here. So this button right here, those double arrows, when I click this, I can say switch. And now I can use a different 4th special ability. I can use this, which I'm going to use. Again, this is great. First 3 rounds, self-damage reduction really high, but I want this one. Now, resetting a skill will return 70% of the gold you used to upgrade it. Oh, this is very interesting. I did not realize when you switch the skill, the upgrades I have in this one. This is, I'm glad I did this because you need to know this. So it will switch, it will get rid of the upgrades. So see, I have 7 out of 10 upgrades. So I'm gonna do it because I want the other one. So it'll return some of my gold, but now I can switch for free because it's level 1. So it won't matter anyway. But now it's level 1 again. So make sure you get to the one you want before you start upgrading the other one. Okay, guys? And let's see, did I get a bunch of gold back? I did. So it gave me 70% of my gold back. So you lose some gold. And remember, gold is it's not real money currency like the gems. It is you earn it in the game. It's the game money. So it's for upgrading, right? As you all know. If you watched my barracks video, you would know that. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go and upgrade this one because this is the one I want to use. Yeah, dude, look at, oh my gosh, look at that. So deals an additional 31 damage to a random ranged enemy when attacking melee unit. That's so cool. So they're attacking the front line. That means their axes are like bouncing off, and like these axes have like magnetic polar systems. And they just chase people. All right, anyway, we're this is okay. Let's go. Scary dwarven horror attack. And then I'm gonna go ahead and have him attack the second one for our learning thing. So okay, anyway, now we're gonna go into the barracks and we're gonna go to elite training again. And I am not sure off the top of my head if you will get another elite training slot. I believe it's going to be just one, but I could stand corrected. I have not gotten my building. So down here is your elite training ground. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I bet you it does go up to more than one. Elite training Q1, training regiment tip start. I bet you it increases the speed. This is where this is the building you need to upgrade for the new season for the elite training units, by the way. I bet you it does have another Q later because I'm only 2 out of 10. So leave a comment if you know that already, if you're already there. Remember, I'm mid-season. I don't know that yet. I'm just telling you stuff that I do know. So now if I wanted to upgrade something else, you can see I can upgrade, I could train this again. And then you have acquired the skills. So again, these are Dwarven skills. I don't know if I will upgrade these guys again because, yes, I don't know. I don't think it'll open another slot. I think you only get the one slot to use one skill. I am pretty sure. So I don't think it'll open another slot. So again, I want to use this one with them. So what I might do is I might upgrade these boys to the final level so they can get more siege or something, because that'd be fun because they're already high siege guys. So, and again, if you do know that, if you're already there and you know you do get an extra slot, would you leave a comment and I'll thumbs it up for you, okay? But anyway, I'm gonna upgrade my goats, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and start training my elite goats. So how do you do it? Click the train button. Here we go. I need 3 elite training things, right? Okay, so I already have plenty of dwarf training things. It's gonna cost me 20, it's gonna cost me for the first one, 10,000 gold, it's gonna be 21 hours. How to get, it'll explain it. Actually, that's pretty handy. If you say how to get, it'll actually pop you straight over to the tavern instead of having to back out and go to the tavern and actually go to the elite training ground, which by the way, we've killed 2 mobs now with Thorin. 2, 3. So I'm gonna claim all these. So here's a bunch of that free, so I get some free gold in game currency. I'm gonna claim all these. And then I also have more to trade, which is the button in the bottom right here, right? There's the same spot. So if you want to know how to get to, you click that button, the other one, it'll pop you straight over here to buy stuff. But I need 3 of these. So I'm going to buy 3 of these. It's going to cost 300 of the things I earned for killing mobs, right? And again, they're all the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and accept one of them. Unfortunately, I won't be able to accept another one because I'm at my limit for this week. See a 10 out of 10 down here? So I'll be able to do one more and get a little bit more resources. But again, I think it's plenty. That you'll have plenty if you're doing it right. Just make sure that you buy the correct tomes. That's the thing, the tomes, you guys. That's what really matters. And then now I have those elite training things. I'm gonna go back into my barracks. Another quick way to get there, you know your little button over here on the side? That's your little timers up here. And it goes down here. If you just click elite training down here at the bottom, it opens it right up too. So that's another way to get there fast. Just some quick side things. And then I'm gonna start upgrading my rams to elite. So I'm gonna do it. See, now they have everything, tomes, my gold that I need, and those 3 things. Train 21 hours, and I'm not gonna speed it up again because I already showed you just for this video. But yeah, sweet. So now the rams will have a damage reduction ability. Some abilities are unique to the character, and I notice other ones are generic across the board. It just depends. You can look at all of them. Again, remember, you can look at all of them, guys, ahead of time. Like, look, if you go into here, again, you can like, oh, what do sentinels have? Oh, there they all are. Look, there's abilities. Oh, light armor. Okay, that's cool. They got, okay, all right. Like, so you can go through and actually read it all. Cool. All right, elite training grounds, my friends. Elite training grounds in Rise to War. I think it is a great addition to the game. I like it that it gives you some more end game competitiveness and speccing into a certain style, because you can't spec into really more than like 1 or 2 things. So like I'm focusing on mostly dwarf units this season and the last few seasons, so I'm speccing into just the dwarves because it takes up most of my resources. So I think it's kind of cool to make some more variety on what you specialize in. So I think it's a good addition to the game. I think it's fun. It gives a little bit more complex layer to unit compositions. So anyway, if that was helpful for you guys and you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you to my wonderful patrons for your support. And I hope that was helpful. And I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, as always. And I'll see you in the next episode of Voice of the Rings. Have a great day in Middle Earth, my friends.